All right, everybody. We have Nova Southeastern joining us. Their head coach, Jim Crutchfield, and players David Dennis and Mark Matthews. We'll have Coach Crutchfield make an opening comment, and just like our last one, we'll have the questions for the student-athletes. We'll go ahead and release them, and then we'll let you guys ask Coach a few questions. So, Coach, some opening comments.
Obviously disappointed, but St. Anselm outplayed us. They played really well. They shot the ball really well. They played hard and played smart. And there's a few times I thought we were edging back with some momentum, and they seemed to have an answer, whether it was a tough shot right before the half, which I thought was kind of a big momentum thing for them. We cut the lead to 4. A couple of times the second half, the lead gets to 6. Shot clock got down the last few seconds, and guys made big shots. I thought their star player played like a star player. He made the plays when they needed the stop on momentum. He always seemed to step up. Whether he made a shot, or he made a pass, or he did something good. It's obvious why he's an All-American. But right now, it's a tough loss. But this is also when you guys stop and say, before the week's up, we're going to sit back and look at some of the good things we did this year, and we had a great year. And the two guys sitting beside me are probably the biggest reasons why.
Thank you so much, Coach. Let's open it up for questions for our student athletes.
David, I'm sure this is really not the end, but talk about you and Coach's journey here. Just 2 years ago to where you are now.
It's been a heck of a journey, just for him to give me the opportunity to be here with him and just experience it with him, just something I could have never imagined. We talk about it all the time. He's one of the best role models I could ever have. And I'm just getting emotional talking about it because he really has done everything for me. I really can't tell you enough. So I thank him so much.
David, being the leader on the team this year, what was your message to the guys in the locker room that'll be here for the next year, 2 or 3 years?
Just enjoy it. I mean, obviously we're not happy right now. This wasn't the end goal. But just enjoy it and learn from it. Being here again and not finishing the job really hurts, just to end my career this way. But obviously Mark played a heck of a game, and now he knows how hard it is, and now it's his job to take it off my back and make sure he doesn't feel this way next year. So.
Mark, tell me what made this one a little different from the opponents you might have seen.
They kind of played just like us, 1 through 5. With Jessen, he's kind of like a versatile 5-man, and Paul, he can really go off the bounce as well. So, I mean, they're kind of one team this year that matched up with us pretty well. So it was kind of difficult to switch off screens how we wanted to.
Mark, first year here, like you said, you guys basically late. You're kind of the next guy from David's gone. What have you learned of this experience to take from you?
I mean, Dave's one heck of a leader. So the way he led this team this year, I just want to take piece by piece what he did and just build from there.
Coach, you expect
Well, sir, we're doing student athletes first. We'll have Coach for a few more minutes afterwards. Mark, I'll ask you a question there. One of the notes from today's game is you and Tim Gears, 2 players from opposite teams in 30 points for the first time since 2016. Talk a little bit about your game today and just basically going heads up with Gears.
I mean, Tim's an All-American for a reason. He's proved that all year. He's got a great outside shot, and he's a great all-around player. But just from the jump, I just wanted to get always a quick start and just get to the rim, quick offensive rebounds, how I play, and just play my game and select the shots I shoot.
Any other questions for our student athletes? Awesome. We'll go ahead and let you guys go. Congratulations on a terrific, terrific season this year, guys. Okay, now we'll open it up for questions for Coach.
Thank you, Coach. Put this season, please, in perspective.
You try to do it today. It's a little tough time to do that, after a loss. But we obviously talked about that in the locker room. Let's look at maybe some of the things that we did. And you were announcing, I heard you say we broke a couple records this year, somewhere along the line. I heard you mention that. And if not some of them, I think we broke all of them. And didn't just break them, shattered them. And, a guy like David Dennis I get a lot of credit here for what happened at Nova, and I kind of felt like I was riding his coattails for what he was doing here, an awful lot. And a guy like Dwayne Gibson, who on the other end had to make changes in his style of play. And I just felt, looking back at the year, the records were good, but kind of like the attitude of the guys to accept anything I said. If I said, we're doing, you've been doing it the wrong way, let's do it this way, no one ever questioned anything I did. It's easy to coach under those circumstances. And I felt, looking back at the year, it was just, for me, it's coaching made easy when I have guys like David and Dwayne and Mark and everybody from top to bottom that when I say you're not playing hard enough, they try to find the next level. They don't question me. And, as I look back, I know we broke a lot of records, and 29-4 and national rankings and conference championships and regional championships, and that's great. But I kind of appreciate more this season the way the players attacked the game and let me coach the game with them.
Coach, one other question about the game today. Playing in a big arena is a different perspective from a shooter's standpoint, right? Do you think that might have had an effect on your players?
I don't think. We've got a pretty big arena. St. Anselm plays in a very small arena, and didn't seem to affect them too much. They shot it extremely well, but in all honesty, I thought their looks were better than ours. I thought they were cleaner. They kicked out a little bit cleaner, and some of ours were a little rushed from the three-point line. We didn't shoot it very well, but I'm not sure the arena was the effect. It's always tougher in this environment. Usually shooting percentages drop a number or two. When you go to a big arena and you're in this environment, and ours probably did that. Obviously, we didn't shoot it very well. But, if nothing else, I'd probably give credit to St. Anselm. Probably beat us up pretty well, made a little bit tougher looks.
You lose some seniors. You lose Gibson, you lose Dennis, and several others. You lose two at Alpine. Talk about your seniors.
First, Pat Huffine and Lucas Langer are two guys that were probably playing more before I got here. And their playing time was eliminated. They got better. They're better players now than before, but they're playing less. And sometimes players in this day and age, they don't accept that very well, but they did. They came back every day. They're good team players, no complaints, great attitudes. And when they were called to help, they did everything they could to help. And they had their moments this year. Both of them did. Dwayne Gibson, I mentioned before, probably had to adapt his game more than anybody. And he bought into everything we said here. He was a hustling guy. A lot of times he didn't score a lot of points. Block shots, rebounds, he did what he had to do. So I appreciate that. And David Dennis is, again, he's the leader off the court. And everybody sees what he did on the court, so you guys can measure that. But off the court's where I see him every single day, in the locker room and extra time, getting some shots up, bringing guys in on his own, encouraging the other guys, helping other players by saying the right thing to them. Without him, I'm going to have to do a better job coaching. I have to do more anyway, that's for sure. Good?
Yep, I think we're good. Coach, thank you so much. Congratulations on a terrific year this year.